Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome those who are here in person and those who are watching us on YouTube or Facebook Live. So wonderful to welcome Shabbat together with you. We're beginning our service singing together, Hinei Matov Umanaim, how good and how pleasant it is to be here together celebrating Shabbat. And I would like to invite Abby Berger and her mom, Dr. Michelle Ellisberg, to lead us in the blessing over the candles and the fruit of the vine. Abby this month graduated from our 8th grade. I think you've been with us from kindergarten, if not before, till 8th grade, and hopefully will continue to confirmation and more than that. And Abby and her mom will lead us in the blessing over the candles and the fruit of the vine. You can go straight to the others, whatever you want. And we turn now to page 20 to welcome the Sabbath bride as we sing Lecha Dodi.
שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת פיליתי לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נקרא בלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נקרא בלה. בואי בשלום עצרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוקמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נגע בלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נגע בלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נגע בלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני פני שבת נגע בלה.
And we rise now as we turn to page 28 for the Berlow. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who spreads the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, fortfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ama'ariv Aravim. And we turn to page 34 for the calling of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu,
be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And we turn now to page 40 to sing together Mi Chamocha. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter, into the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch ata Adonai, הפורס סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים.
ישמחו
We rise as we turn to page 46 for the tefillah. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך, עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah. the great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and mothers, and brings redemption to their children's children for the sake of the divine name. Sovereign deliverer, helper, and shield. Blessed are you, Adonai, Sarah's helper, Abraham's shield. Baruch ata Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You rain dew upon us. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the falling, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up, and faithfully giving life to all? Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated as we turn to page 61 for the blessing for Shalom. Please join me. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, or eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamvarech et amo Yisrael bashalom.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Yatov Melech Adon Lefol HaShalom. יטוב מלך אדום לכל השלום. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. טוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I want to
Shabbat
wish
shalom.
Mazal Tov to Abby and to Elijah and to all your classmates that have graduated 8th grade. And I want to wish also Mazal Tov to Rebecca Waldman, who has graduated from our kindergarten class. And I want to say that our Torah portion was written, or at least partly written, just for you. For you, Elijah, and for you, Abby, and for you, Rebecca, and for all of us. Because We have the longest Torah portion in the entire Torah this week, so probably we can find a part that fits every occasion, but there is one part that has the most meaningful and uplifting blessing in the entire Torah, I think in the entire Jewish sacred texts, and that is what is called the priestly benediction. And it's a blessing that is so fitting for you, Abby and Elijah and Rebecca, and for all of us, and actually for the entire world that is around us. The blessing goes like that. May Adonai Yevarchecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May Adonai bless you and guard you and keep you. 3 words in Hebrew, but you need about 8 words in English to get them. And then it says, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha. May the light of Adonai, the light of God, shine into you. Ve'yechuneka, which means, and God will deal graciously with you. And then it says, Yisa Adonai panav elecha, may Adonai's face be lifted unto you. And Yisa means that you'll have the presence of Adonai with you wherever you go. And then it says, Veyasem lecha shalom, which we usually translate, and God will grant you peace and wholeness and wellness in your life. But it's so much more, and it's so much more than what we need. When we ask God to bring the light of Adonai into our lives, we're actually asking God that we will be the ones that will radiate this light into the world. So it's telling the graduates of our kindergarten, and more appropriately maybe the graduates of our 8th grade, that we hope that in your journey in life, and each one of us, you will be the carriers of the light of Adonai into the world, and that you will bring chen, which is such a loaded word in Hebrew. It means grace, and it means love and kindness, and it means compassion into the world. And then it says that with all that, you will have not only the presence of Adonai in your life, you will also have shalom, which doesn't mean just peace and wellness and wholeness. It means that you will feel complete, that you will feel whole, that you will be happy with who you are. There is no blessing that is greater than that. And the beauty of this blessing, which unfortunately cannot be translated, in Hebrew, there is no grammar that is gender neutral. Everything has to be either in the singular or in the plural. So the blessing starts in the singular. When I said, may Adonai grant you, it's you, Abby, it's you, Elijah, it's you, each one of us. But then it moves to the plural. So it's also us as a community. So we have the individual and the community that is blessed. And somehow I feel that this week it is even more appropriate, not only because that you just graduated and Rebecca just graduated from kindergarten, but for everyone that has followed the news of what is happening in the land of Israel, must have felt that we have brothers and sisters that need so much that blessing of feeling secure, feeling guarded, feeling blessed. And it reminds us that we're part of a people. And even if we're divided in our opinions, even if we're divided in our agendas, if we cannot agree, we are part of a community and a people where everyone was created in the image of God, and everyone should have the light of God, the blessing and the keeping and the guarding of God, and hopefully will feel a wholeness and peace, not just in their day-to-day life, but in the way that we live our lives. And may we have, for everyone living in Israel and in Gaza and everywhere in that region in the Middle East, peace and security.
Amen.
To those who graduate, Elijah and Abby, at the end of the service, please go to Ms. Sarah Harlan. She has a nice certificate and a gift for you. And for everyone else, including Elijah and Abby, there are wonderful treats that were baked by the women of Reform Judaism. So don't leave the temple without taking at least one, probably two. And don't leave the area without saying Shabbat Shalom to someone that you never met before. And you can also say Shabbat Shalom to people that you have met before, but try to not to make anyone feel as a stranger. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to go now to page 253 to sing together the Misha Berach, the prayer for healing and courage and strength in our lives.
Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially John A. DeAngelo, Shirley Tanchester-Rees, David C. Rosenberg, Jacob Hildebrand, Larry Gross, Charles Chase Gage, Max Klein, Harold Margolis, May Kletter, Evelyn Jacobs, Irvin Steinberg, Ray Matalo, Sadie P. Temes, Sharon Kessel, Jack Udin, Abraham Weintraub, Helm Frank, William Florsheim, Sarah Rebecca Davis, Edwin Kerman, Bertha Marks, James Long, Dorothy Crane, Carmen Miller, Clara Venner, Edith Maxine Gasser, Helen Vine, Edith Cohen, Herman Cohen, Linda Davis, Samuel Klein, Harry Klein. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories from our loved ones, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction. Amen. Our closing song is Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu.
You can find it on page 353. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam.
Yevarcheinu Adonai ve'yishmereinu. May God guard us all and keep us. Ya'er Adonai panav elenu ve'yechunenu. May God's face shine upon us all, and may the light of God radiate from us and bring grace, loving kindness, and compassion to all who meet us. Yisa Adonai panav elenu ve'yasem lanu shalom. May the presence of God in our lives bring us peace and wholeness and wellness. Shabbat Shalom.
Amen, amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Don't forget to say Shabbat Shalom to someone you don't know.